All right, give A&M credit. I thought they played well. Guards played well, so give them credit for the win here tonight. Thought our guys did some really good things. We just gotta do a few things a little better.
Are those things you have to do better? Free throws and rebounding. Those were the two things Bruce immediately talked about.
Yeah, I think that we got to knock down a few more open shots too, Adam. I'll probably add that to the list, but certainly free throws and rebounding.
The way that they emphasize rebounding, you talked a lot about it coming in. When we just talked to Buzz, he mentioned how it's woven into the fabric of everything that they do. How does that impact a game like this when you're going against a team that, not to say that you don't prize rebounding, but
right.
It seems like they take it to maybe an even extra level. How does that impact a game?
Yeah, they've got they send their guards, they send their bigs, and I think they've recruited some really, Coleman's an older, big, physical, stronger kid, and their other 11 and 13 are really good. But Coleman's a really good rebounder, and obviously he's a kid who started at Duke and then transferred to their place. They've had him for a few years. He's smaller, but he's just a really strong, athletic, high motor kid.
Chris, you talked earlier this week about how this team needs to prove that it can shoot the three well. Did you like the shot selection tonight? Like, what do you need to see more from the perimeter shooting?
I would say I liked the shot selection for the most part. I thought we had some guys take a couple loose ones that I did not like. Some of it was just, I think, a couple new guys. It just we had a couple just that I didn't like, but for the most part, I liked our shot quality. I really did.
And then at the end of the first half, they went on that run there. Coleman, as you mentioned, kind of took over a little bit inside. What was challenging about that part of the game, would you say?
Well, their guards put you in a really difficult spot, so we were changing our ball screen coverage. We went from a couple different coverages that we typically do, and that freed him up when you're putting two on the ball to 4 and 23. So he was able to make some plays in the middle of the floor against our ice, and he was also able to make a couple of floaters oversized.
What does it take to have a better night, defensive rebounding? Is it just a matter of, box your man out, or is there a mentality thing? Is there more to it than that?
I think a lot of it was their guards got loose for us, so we had a secondary defender come and make a play on the ball, so we're leaving one of their better rebounders open. I think that was a significant part. We had a hard time guarding the ball. When you can't guard the ball, it puts your defense in jeopardy, and I think it begins right there. We just had trouble guarding the ball. The secondary guys had to come over and make plays. We were able to block some shots, but we also gave up some offensive rebounds.